The days have gotten hotter than normal. There's no doubt about that the Earth is warming up. Over the last century, the Earth's average temperature has increased by 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. As someone who cares about the environment, I'm going to show you global warming is a problem, and I'm going to persuade you how to take action into reducing your carbon footprint. I'm also going to introduce my guest Alexander Fry later into this talk, and he's going to tell you how he has reduced his footprint. Part of the problem with global warming is happening is because of the amount of carbon dioxide that is emitted into the Earth has increased immensely. As I said earlier, the Earth's temperature has increased by 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This is because of our increase in greenhouse gases, and I want to show you a diagram that shows the increase of our carbon dioxide. Okay, see this? These are all the areas where it has been throughout all the centuries on Earth below this level of carbon dioxide input. But once it gets to the 1950s, it skyrockets all the way up. And it keeps increasing higher and higher, and we are not going down from it. Okay. Other problems that have been visibly happening because of global warming are the polar ice caps melting. This has increased the sea levels by double since the last century. Since the polar ice caps are melting, there's also nowhere for the animals to go in those areas, so they are becoming endangered, such as polar bears. According to NASA's evidence, Antarctica lost about 36 miles of its ice between 2002 and 2005. That is a lot of ice to lose in just such that little span of time. It shouldn't be losing that much at all. Another undeniable piece of evidence that global warming is real is ocean acidification. According to NASA's ocean acidification has risen by 30% since the Industrial Revolution. With the rise in ocean acidification, beautiful underwater ecosystems are dying out. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia is dying off, and people don't think that it's going to get any better because of the ocean acidification, which is causing a lot of bleaching. Just take a look at this, the Great Barrier Reef before and after. And mind you, my printer doesn't really do it justice, but this is before. You can see that there's more color in the water and there's some fish swimming in the background. And then after, with the high rise of ocean acidification, you can see the coral is all white now, and there's literally like I see one fish back there. It is dying out completely here, and they don't think it's going to recover. Okay. Are you ready to believe me yet? Global warming is no joke. Our environment is dying off, and some people don't even choose to believe that it's actually happening. I hope that the evidence I have provided has persuaded you to see that it is a problem. If we don't change the way that we are living, sea levels will rise even higher. Plenty of animals will go extinct. More natural disasters are unavoidable, and the heat will keep rising at an all-time high. Want to make a difference? Well, I'm going to bring in my guest to talk about how he has helped make a difference. Here he is, Alex. This is Alexander Fry, and he's going to talk to us about how he has reduced his carbon footprint.
Hi there.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm good. Okay, well, I just wanted to start off by asking you, how has global warming affected you?
Well, most notably, for me anyway, is the loss of the Great Barrier Reef. Right now it's thought that we have reached the point of no return, even if we were to all pull together and take steps now. It's probably too late for it.
Yeah, so I really wanted to go visit it, but I guess that we can't.
Yeah, I guess not anymore, huh?
It's a shame. But what have you done at all to tell these people how you've reduced your footprint, if they can help?
Well, a couple really easy things that anyone can do is in any way you can think of, just try and be more efficient. Try and use less so you produce less waste. and just have efficiency in mind. So for example, what you could do is change the bulbs in your house to CFLs or LEDs. Not only does that save you money, they're more efficient, so they cost less to use, but you also replace them less frequently than you do incandescent bulbs. Other things you can do: buy produce locally. If you cut down on the amount of gas needed for something to be transported across the country or across the ocean or whatever, that's less emissions being produced.
Another thing that I saw is you could plant more trees.
That too.
I actually got this little packet from the Cheerios company to plant flowers so the bees will come more so they can pollinate the area, which I thought was pretty cool. Well, thank you for your input. I'm glad that you could help. And thank you for everybody that is watching. I want you to see that global warming is a problem and anybody can do anything to help. Just take time out of your day and think of little things to do.